Welcome everybody to the seasonal diet, eating what our ancestors ate when they ate it, like we were evolved to do. Today we are making one of my favorites, carnitas. So, I am Northern European. Carnitas is not really something my ancestors ever had, especially with all the modern South American spices added to it, but we can still make some slow-cooked pork in the carnitas style, and that's exactly what I'm going to be showing you today. So first, you get the pork. A pork shoulder is best, but it doesn't really matter. Most pork works good with carnitas. And we're going to open it up, put it in the slow cooker, and remember, like I've done videos on before, slow cooking is actually the most ancient form of cooking. It's not until the past couple thousand years that we've actually had pots and pans to cook things a lot quicker. Normally it would be in a clay pot done over the whole day cooking like that. So this is a very ancient way of cooking. Very important, we're not going to put all the modern South American spices and jalapenos and all that in there, but we are going to use some spices that are either native to Europe or things that have been in Europe for a long time. So onions and garlic, of course, parsley too, salt and pepper. We've had that in Europe for quite a long time, a few thousand years, but they haven't really been imported on the massive scale, like I always say, until more recent times, so we're only using a little bit of that. And we're topping it off with a bit of vegetable broth. Put that on low, let it slow cook all day. For me, I let it go about 10 or 11 hours, and I think that gets the best. Then when it's done, it's tender and it's looking delicious like this, it's time to put it. Now the only thing that I cheated on here a little, I am using a corn tortilla. Corn is native to the Americas, so that's not something our European ancestors would have had access to, but pretty much every single culture had some recipe for flatbread. But flatbread would have been what our ancestors would have used in Europe for the longest time. Now very important, we are in the winter season right now. So we're not going to use any fresh vegetables because that is not growing in the winter season. We are going to use the pickled stuff, so some good old-fashioned sauerkraut from Germany. And to add a little spice to this, you know me, I need some spice in my life. Problem is, Europeans don't have that many spices that grow wild, especially not thousands of years ago. The spiciest thing we had is horseradish. Horseradish is definitely an old thing to eat, and it is basically the spiciest thing we have native to Europe. So that's about it. The European carnitas taco. Hope you enjoyed. Gave you some ideas here, but that's all for today.